The crew of a Dutch cargo ship was rescued during a storm off the coast of Norway. The ship was in danger of sinking and causing an oil spill. The footage shows some of the 12 crew members jumping into the ocean, after which they were rescued by a helicopter. The rest were lifted straight from the deck. All of them were taken to a safe place.
Rare footage from the bridge of the aircraft carrier USS Kitty Hawk, returning home to the naval base in Yokosuka, Japan, during a powerful storm. The starboard bridge at the bow was severely damaged by the impact of strong waves, and the safety net was torn off. Currently, the aircraft carrier has been removed from active service.
HMS Queen Elizabeth is the lead ship of the Queen Elizabeth class of supercarrier, the largest warship ever built for the Royal Navy of the United Kingdom and capable of carrying up to 40 aircraft. USS Bunker Hill replenishment at sea with USS Carl Vinson in the South China Sea. A giant cargo ship transports timber during a storm. These waves are quite powerful and high. At such moments, the full force of nature is really felt. Meet the Amazon vessel, a high-speed, dynamically positioned construction vessel with a total crane lifting capacity of 800 tons and a vertical stacking system for flexible and umbilical products with a lifting capacity of 570 tons.
Wow, that was nice, man. That was nice, man. Oh shit.
The Ocean X Sanderling pushed to St. John's, NL from Halifax in a very bad winter storm. The vessel pushed at 11-12 knots, while other vessels in the area slowed to a safe 3-4 knots for safety and to prevent any damages.
Oh man. Huh? Oh shit, man. It's not good, huh?
In Antwerp, a cargo ship moved away from the pier and crashed into a container crane. The crane was completely destroyed, and the vessel had to be repaired. Reliable Warrior is a tanker Suezmax ship built in 2017 and is sailing under the flag of Greece. She has an overall length of 274 meters and a width of 48 meters. Her summer deadweight capacity is 149,192 tons. Endurance is a cable-lay vessel which can also be used for rock dumping, diving support, offshore construction, and salvage assignments. The crude oil tanker, built in 2019 and sailing under the flag of Panama, has a gross tonnage of 150,331 tons. The total length of the vessel is 336 meters and the width is 60 meters. The vessel, classified as a very large oil tanker, was named Universal Leader at the naming ceremony held by HMM at the Daewoo Shipbuilding and Marine Engineering Shipyard in Okpo, South Korea. Academic Treshnikov is a Russian hydrometeorology and environmental monitoring research vessel sailing through a storm in the Bay of Biscay. The gas-log Westminster vessel is the third of 7 vessels, has a payload capacity of 180,000 cubic meters, and is equipped with an XDF propulsion system and a Mark III flex sealing system. The LPG tanker was delivered on time and on budget, and it will immediately begin a 7-year charter with the Centrica division. In the early morning of March 16, 2011, the 225-meter bulk carrier MS Oliva runs aground at Nightingale Island, regarded as the second most important bird island in the world, and very remotely located at 1,500 miles from Cape Town. An Icelandic air rescue team is at work rescuing the crew of a cargo ship, Skalva, caught in a storm. Company Samsung Heavy Industries made a deal of $376 million to build 2 tankers for the transportation of liquefied natural gas. Deal will allow the shipyard to use its advanced technologies, including Saver Air and Intelliman Ship, which can significantly improve the fuel efficiency of ships. The 195-meter-long oil tanker was caught in a 12-point storm. The wind speed reaches 50 meters per second. The Antigone tanker, built in 2015, belongs to the segment of tankers for the transportation of crude oil. The summer deadweight is 299,421. The gross tonnage is 154,379 tons. Its current width is 60 meters. The total length is 333 meters. The draft, according to the latest data, is 11.2 meters. It sails under the flag of Greece. The South Korean merchant ship Stellar Banner was sunk off the coast of the Brazilian state of Maranhão after running aground and sustaining serious damage. The initial inspection showed that the cargo ship had a 25-meter-long hole. The decision to sink the vessel was made after a thorough assessment of its condition. SAR, Search and Rescue, NH-90 helicopter drill on board of H&S ship Prudence during a storm of 10 points on the Beaufort scale. A large loaded cargo ship sails in the Pacific Ocean through a 10-point Beaufort storm. The Asterix I gas carrier was built by Hyundai Heavy Industries in South Korea in 2023. The 174,000 M3 vessel is highly productive, equipped with XDF engines and the latest technologies, including an air lubrication system and an increased filling limit over 99%. It sails under the Greek flag. Video taken on the Queen Elizabeth in very rough seas during her maiden transatlantic crossing in January 2011. The Polar New Build National Geographic Endurance, an UL Stein X-Bow Expedition cruise vessel for Lindblad Expeditions, designed by Ulstein Design and Solutions and constructed by Ulstein Werft. Bulk carrier Good Faith ran aground in stormy weather on the northern coast of Andros Island, Greece, in the Aegean Sea. The RTS Pioneer cargo ship, with a displacement of 70,000 tons, can withstand very harsh weather conditions off the coasts of the Philippines and China. These are the infamous waters where powerful seasonal typhoons originate. Company Gaslog LNG Services Ltd launches Gaslog Georgetown is a LNG large ship built in 2020 and is sailing under the flag of Bermuda. She has an overall length of 293 meters and a width of 46 meters. Her summer deadweight capacity is 88,184 tons. Chemical tanker encountered a powerful storm on its way to New York. The Drake Strait is an intercontinental strait connecting the southern parts of the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. The cargo ship Red Rose goes through a storm.
Tupong na sa barko. Oh.
On the way to Cape Horn, the cruise ship encountered massive waves. While sailing between Warnemünde and Le Havre, a guest was taken ill and required medical treatment on land. The helicopter was too large to fit on the helipad and was required to hover while flying sideways, as the ship was still traveling at 18 knots. Incredible bit of flying. Beautiful shots of the Queen Elizabeth cruise ship in the Atlantic Ocean during an 11 magnitude storm. The ship cleaves through huge waves.
See that coming.
Ya no me gusta nada. No me gusta nada.
Ya piedad, esto es piedad.
The Grand Holiday cruise ship passes through powerful waves in a storm. You can see how the ship tilted, which caused panic among passengers and crew.
Πάμε 25%. 25. Μπράβο, καλό ήταν το 25. Πίστευτο. Μέσον. Τι πες τώρα. Κάνε το 30%. 30. Και έλα 2-4-0. 30-2.
In October 2025, Edda Freya called at Ulstein Werft for a mobilization on very short notice. In addition to several minor tasks, the vessel's 350-ton crane needed to be relocated.
A large warship confidently overcomes high waves in a storm.
I hope that boat survives.
Strong electrolyte? Probably not.
An oil tanker was caught in a storm off the coast of Wales, which also affected the Bay of Biscay. A huge tanker goes underwater into the sea.